Meet Alex. He has just traveled a long way from his warm, quiet hometown in Malaysia. He made this trip for one very important reason. He needs to find a job to support his family back home. But arriving in London feels very different. The stations are packed, the trains are loud, and everyone is moving extremely quickly. Right now, Alex has a problem. He is carrying a heavy piece of luggage. He does not know anyone in this country, and looking at the giant crowd, he feels completely lost. He needs to get to his hostel. Taking a taxi is easy, but it costs far too much money for someone on a strict budget. He has to use the public underground train. It is normal to feel afraid when you stand in a strange place where people speak a different language. But standing still won't get Alex to a safe bed. He has to take action. Instead of staring at the confusing maps on the wall, Alex decides to turn around and speak to a local stranger. He gets their attention using simple, polite phrases, "Excuse me," and "I need a little help." Then he states exactly where he needs to travel. He says, "I want to go to King's Cross." The stranger tells him to ignore the extra colors and follow the blue line, the Piccadilly line. Armed with this direction, Alex uses the ticket machine, pays with his cash, and walks towards his train. People are often willing to guide a newcomer. Starting with a polite phrase makes the station feel less like an obstacle and more like a path to his destination. Now that Alex has found a cheap hostel, he faces a bigger hurdle. To buy food and survive, he must find a job. He walks into businesses asking for work, but managers turn him away. They tell him no because he has never worked in a restaurant before. After a long day of rejection, Alex does not give up. He pushes open the door to a busy cafe and asks one more time. He looks the manager in the eye and uses clear English. He says, "I am looking for a job." Then he adds the most important part, "I can learn fast." The manager agrees to give him a one-day trial. While Alex doesn't have the experience yet, his honest promise to learn quickly was enough to get him through the door. The trial day begins. The cafe is loud, the line is long, and the customers speak very quickly. Alex walks up to a table to take his first order. A customer asks for a coffee and a sandwich. Alex writes it down, but in his nerves, he makes a mistake. He forgets to ask what specific kind of coffee the man actually wants. Before Alex can give the order to the kitchen, the boss stops him. He says he missed a detail, pointing him back to the table. Alex returns to the table and uses a specific question. He says, "Sorry, can you say that again?" Those few words slow the entire conversation down. The customer repeats his order clearly, and Alex captures the missing detail. The man wants a cappuccino. Alex carries the warm cappuccino and the sandwich back to the table. The customer is happy, and the order is complete. Making a mistake when you speak English is part of the process. When you ask a question to fix an error, you learn the language a little bit more. Hours later, the trial day finally ends. Alex is exhausted, but he feels proud of his hard work. The manager calls Alex over. He tells him that he saw the mistakes Alex made today, but he also saw Alex listen, ask questions, and fix those mistakes without giving up. Because of that, Alex is hired. Alex accepts the job with a grateful smile. He says, "Thank you very much." The boss replies, "You are welcome." Taking a risk and accepting your mistakes is enough to earn respect. For Alex, simply trying his best was the first step toward building a new life in London. Some time passes. Alex is standing inside that same busy train station, but this time his shoulders are relaxed and he walks with confidence. He spots a new traveler standing near the wall. They are clutching a heavy bag and staring at the map. Alex knows exactly how they feel. He walks over to help. Do not let the fear of imperfect grammar stop you from speaking. Every time you try, you get a little bit stronger. Every expert speaking English today was once a beginner. Take your first step right now by typing your favorite new English sentence in the comments below. Keep practicing, and we will see you in the next video.